Take care. Good luck.
And now, a 6'6" guard from Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a 17-time NBA All-Star, 5-time NBA champion.
Kobe has 19 Laker records. He has 9 NBA records. And let me just tell you a stat that's unbelievable. The man has scored 25 times over 50 points.
And the third leading scorer in NBA history.
He scored over 60 points 5 times. And then we all knew where we were when he scored 81 points.
Number 24, the Black Mamba. This is Kobe Bryant.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Urban Binge on RiBelTV. I'm Jay.
I'm Rico Bellucci.
And unfortunately, today is not a good day because we are here talking about Kobe Bryant and his passing, his recent passing this morning.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, Tom Yamas.
And good afternoon. We come on the air with some tragic news. A source confirming to ESPN that NBA legend Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash in Southern California.
CNN is able to tell you now that NBA star Kobe Bryant was on board that helicopter and is now dead at the age of 41.
News in this Sunday afternoon, 5-time NBA champion, former league MVP Kobe Bryant died earlier this afternoon in Los Angeles in a helicopter crash. News reports are just coming in.
We're coming on the air with breaking news, very sad news to tell the sports world. The LA Times is reporting that retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash. It happened this morning.
He died in a helicopter crash suddenly. It was devastating, to say the least.
Tragic death of NBA legend Kobe Bryant. ABC News confirming the 5-time NBA champion for the Los Angeles Lakers was among 5 people killed when a helicopter crashed and caught fire in Southern California.
We just wanted to, any of our subscribers who may not have heard about the story, which they probably already have, but you don't have time to watch the news, and you're dedicated to our channel, and we're just going to bring you a few clips, a couple clips.
We have some clips and some footage of the scene and of the crash.
10 a.m. local time, according to the fire department out there in Calabasas, California. That's northwest of Los Angeles. You can see the picture there. It burst into flames.
But so far what we have learned, the press conference has not come yet. We were waiting on the press conference before we got on video, but the press conference hasn't happened yet, and we have to move on with our night. But so far we do know that this morning around 10 a.m. California time, they got reports of a helicopter spiraling out of control, as if it was getting ready to come down.
Right.
And they realized
that the helicopter that crashed was Kobe Bryant.
Right. And later, I guess.
Exactly.
And apparently some folks were out here mountain biking this morning and saw an aircraft in distress that went down into the hillside.
I wish I knew how they came about finding out it was him, because the plane, the helicopter looks pretty destroyed.
Yes, it does.
So I don't know if there was like an ID still intact or if his face was still intact.
I'm pretty sure that they had to give notification to someone that they were lifting off of the ground. They don't have the same stipulations as a regular aircraft or commercial jet or even a private jet when it comes down to flying in the air. But they do have to let people know when they're going up, when they're coming down, stuff like that. Because every helicopter is accounted for. It's not like they just fly up and just go whenever or whatever. Right. So they still have a black box like a regular aircraft, and it will be able to let us know what were the final moments and trajectory of the computer internals of the helicopter at the time of the crash.
I just want to do a more formal interview with him.
Yeah.
I gotta ring off of this though. Is that my phone ringing? Okay, I'm gonna.
We actually have an eyewitness account. There was a little boy who was there who was looking through his binoculars or something, a little boy, and he said that he's seen the crash and he heard the crash and he was on the news.
It sounded like a jet, but it was like super loud. It was louder than a helicopter. I know what helicopters sound like, but it wasn't it didn't sound like a helicopter, so it might have been the explosion that led after it. Yeah, but mostly then I saw a bunch of police and firefighters rushing to the scene.
You had your binoculars so you could see up there. Tell me what you were seeing.
I saw way far to the left was the helicopter blades, and then all the debris, and then I saw the smoke with the firemen putting the helicopter out.
Giving his account of what happened, and we're going to give you guys that because a lot of people are wondering how it happened, what happened. He claims, well, he doesn't claim, but he doesn't know if it was engine failure. But what he says is that it was a very strange noise that the blades of the helicopter were giving off just before it crashed. So maybe there was some type of malfunction There were 5 people that died in this crash.
This is the night of the Grammys.
Tonight is for Kobe. I'm crying 'cause I love you.
And that's, I know it's hectic in the Calabasas, California area because the Staples Center is not far. And plus all the traffic already that they have through California.
From what I understand, the entire Staples Center has been shut down. One of the first people that I seen in the area was I'll Be Sure on his Instagram Live. He was recording the Staples Center there.
Peace and blessings to you and your family. Just stay in prayer.
As if he was paying tribute to Kobe Bryant. He was distraught. He didn't have much to say.
The LA Lakers have landed just a few moments ago over at LAX, and a group of team members have boarded that Sprinter van there. There is a police escort as they departed LAX now on the 405.
We're actually watching footage as we bring this to you, and right now they're showing us a black car,
a
Mercedes van driving down the street, as if maybe this is his wife.
Witnesses on the ground there, obviously seeing a number of distraught players. LeBron James notably, visibly moved as he stepped off the plane and boarded one of the vehicles.
Okay, so what we were just listening to was just ABC. We were just trying to get some more information for you guys.
And we were told, there were reports that they were on their way from Philadelphia to Los Angeles when word broke on board the private jet that the team leases to travel. And
But the other 4 people have been identified as Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gigi. She's 13 years old. Kobe Bryant's daughter is 13 years old. Him and his daughter Gianna passed in the crash, as well as John Altobelli, which was a father of a team member. Her name was Alyssa Altobelli. None of the news has identified her as such because she has a twin, Alexis. But Alyssa is the one that is on the team with the Gianna.
And then the pilot, supposedly.
So, and Kobe. From what we know about Kobe and his wife, they do travel by helicopter quite frequently. You can see that on her Instagram, on her social media, Vanessa Bryant. They utilize helicopters frequently when they travel places.
I'm actually listening in my ear that the helicopter was equipped. It was a high-tech helicopter that was equipped to see. What he's saying is capable, very capable of flying through bad weather.
So maybe it was a physical malfunction with the aircraft itself. And
the press conference is happening now. I'm just listening to everything that the officer is saying, so that if I need to say anything, but I am hearing that something like magnesium was involved.
And the fire also included magnesium, which is very hard for our firefighters to extinguish because magnesium reacts with oxygen and water.
It is sad and shocking to hear somebody so well known, so young. You never hear anything sick. It's not like if you hear Bill Cosby died right now. It would be all sad, but it wouldn't be shocking. You know what I'm saying?
By the time you hit 70, people are expecting you to croak. You know, I'm just
and after
real.
you've been showing signs of sickness and stuff, like somebody said, the very thing that he loved so much, which is his helicopter, we're hearing, is what took him out. And I wonder, are the bodies so
charred or
so terribly tore up that they won't be able to have the proper memorial or funeral? Is what I'm thinking, because it's a very bad
if
crash.
They were securely strapped into the aircraft.
But was Aaliyah open casket? Because Left Eye was closed casket. I was at
Aaliyah
Left
was
Eye
a closed casket funeral. I don't even know if they were covering a full body from Aaliyah.
Okay.
And that's the point of a closed
I
casket
know Left
funeral.
Eye
You can
was
have an arm
closed
and a leg and a torso or a head and a this and a that, and you just don't want to see that part of them. So they're going to bury what pieces they can find of them, because they did crash in a very horrific way. So we don't know if all the bodies were intact to begin with. That's what I mean by if they were securely strapped into the aircraft. If they were securely strapped into the aircraft, then the bodies could have dismantled and been disfigured in a way that...
I'm sorry, I just want to bring stuff as I hear it. The officer is saying, the officer speaking now is saying that every family member found out Kobe and the helicopter crashed through TMZ's.
There is wide speculation as to who the identities are. However, it is entirely inappropriate right now to identify anyone by name until the coroner has made the identification through their very deliberative process, and they've made notifications to next of kin. And it'd be extremely disrespectful to understand that your loved one was perished and you learn about it from TMZ. That is just wholly inappropriate. So we're not going to be going there, and we're going to wait till the coroner does their job.
So his entire family and everybody family found out, and this man here is saying he thinks that it's very terrible that TMZ was the first person to announce the news and not allow the coroners or the sheriffs to come forth. He said he finds it disrespectful.
It's because
and he's not going to go into that. He said
it's because someone gave the news to
right.
TMZ,
That's what he said.
Who identified the body. So there was a small group of people who were around when they identified the body, and he has a generalized idea of the 15 or 20 people that were around him.
Yeah,
when they
because he said it like that. He said it like, but he said clearly, but I'm not going to get into all of that.
Wholly inappropriate, so we're not going to be going there.
Whether it was from the detective's office or whether it was from the coroner's office, coroners can be kind of insensitive to people's deaths because they see them so frequently.
They're so So anyway, like we were saying, he was Kobe Bryant, NBA superstar, who is now retired, died in a helicopter crash, his own helicopter.
A horrific helicopter crash.
He loves to fly in his helicopter. It's his preferred method of transportation. Headed to his daughter's 13-year-old daughter basketball game. Not his oldest. His oldest is 17 years old. Not his oldest. It was reported that it was the oldest. It's the middle daughter, one of the middle daughters.
And they just had a 7-month-old child.
Who's 7 months now? Right. She's 7 months. So it's 4 daughters. Now 3 daughters. Also the coach, baseball coach, who's been a coach over a college, Orange County College,
for 24 seasons.
24 years.
Yeah, 24 seasons.
24, 27, something like
24
that.
years.
And his daughter.
Yeah.
Headed to the game. So I assume that
Alyssa is the one that is on the team. So they were headed to a basketball game. It's presumable that it was her. They have not confirmed that it was Alyssa and not Alexis. But
and like the officer said, they're going to let the coroner office do their job and then come out and do a press conference themselves. The bodies are still laying there.
The bodies are still laying. I could tell that there were still bodies laying there.
Where it is, the coroners is having a hard time
in Calabasas.
There right now.
In Calabasas.
Yeah, it's being reported that the coroner's office is having a hard time getting through traffic to get to the location. They haven't
removed the bodies from the scene.
Right, so they're highly upset. The sheriff's office is highly upset with TMZ specifically because they are the ones reporting everything.
TMZ is the one that is doing their job, but the thing is that
they got
whoever is on the team is the one that is releasing the information. So be weird. And they cannot release information of minors, which is why we have not been confirmed that it is Alyssa. We just send our condolences to Vanessa Bryant and the rest of her family, and his family. So we definitely applaud your strength, and we know that you are just going to have to be 10 times stronger right now in this moment. So just pray.
Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And
it's really sad. It's sad. It's a young age. He just retired. Can't even spend all his money like he wants to.
Yes.
And then for his just to know that they watch themselves hit the ground.
Mind when they are in the midst of death, you don't think that your bank account is swollen.
Right.
For no
I'm
reason.
just naming the furthest thing from his mind.
No, I understand.
All the way to the now thing.
It just brings a common denominator between people like you and I and him when you're in the midst of health issues or dying or murder or whatever the case may be. I definitely don't think that they were in one piece.
You don't think what?
One body
is going to be
in
intact?
one piece.
Yeah. Because they down in the woods like they
if they were improperly secured into the aircraft and maybe one of them slipped out the side of the window or whatever and the body stayed intact, they broke their neck and died. But they hit the ground very harshly and there was an explosion and a fire. So the bodies did definitely disfigure, dysmorph, and they came in pieces.
They talking again.
The pilot plus 8 individuals.
Oh, 9 people has been reported to be on board. 9 people. So we only have confirmed, TMZ has confirmed, only 5 people. So there is 4 more people. Okay, so if we find out anything else, guys, make sure you pay attention to our community posts. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter at The Urban Binge. And we have more Housewives of Atlanta, more Married to Medicine coming. Comment below and let us know what you think. Sorry, this was just a quick video I have on the skull cap. We look a mess probably.
Yeah, it's having a rough day, y'all.
See you guys
this
later.
Is the Urban Binge.
It's the Urban Binge. Make sure you guys tune in.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button even if you don't like the video.
Yep.
And be sure to hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified of all the videos that we're going to post here and later. Yep. Okay, so peace out.
Bye-bye.
Have a good time. Enjoy life. It's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling, you know?
And what can I say? Mamba out.